Okay, guys. So we're gonna do a little bit different homework today. We are going to. I'd like you to have your notebook open, and I want to go over a few key social studies terms for you. And we're going to focus specifically on culture, which is going to be a major topic for this first unit. So take a moment and create this chart in your notebook of five key big social studies terms. You've probably seen them before. And I have a bunch of definitions around the chart. Before we keep going, I'd like you to pause it and try to match up the definitions. You only need to write the bold part into each of the terms. Now, when you come back from that, let's just make sure you got the right ones. Okay, so people living together in a large ordered community, that I'm going to slide in, would be society. Wealth and resources would be economy. The way of life of a particular group is culture. Activities associated with governance of a country or place is politics. And lastly, system of faith and worship and morality is religion. And there's a lot of different terms you could put in to just kind of remember. Say hierarchy, what else relates to society, different roles, things like that. When we come to economy, what words come to your mind with economy? Usually for me, it is money and jobs and trade, things like that. Inflation, all of those great words. Politics could be democracy, monarchy, voting, president. All of that stuff is politics. Protest is politics too. Culture, things like values, foods, um, music, all of that, and religion. So many different words we could put down with religion, like sacred texts, God or gods, um, churches or houses of worship, things like that. And I got this. Now, uh, I want to focus today on what is culture. And I'd like you to start out by writing down at least five group cultures you belong to. We actually belong to a lot of different cultures. So, for example, uh, we might say that you belong to American culture or the culture of Scarsdale. What other groups do you belong to that have a particular way of life? Probably, perhaps it is a sports team or a religion you belong to that has some way of life, some customs, some traditions, etc. Um, Maybe if your family background's from Italy or Albania, or something of the sort, you have that culture you belong to as well as American. Okay. Um, Now, when we think of what makes up a culture, I'd like you guys to just jot down a few of these. This was from last year. It doesn't have to be all of them, but there's so many different aspects that define different groups and their overall way of life, ranging from languages to music they listen to rules and norms and values, what we care about, foods that are eaten, etc. Okay. So now I'd like you to try to um, draw out your culture, some images that might reflect any aspect of the cultures that you belong to. Draw them out. They could be symbols, they could be foods, they could be places whatever it may be that represent your different cultures. I want that to go on your notebook page as well. Pause this a little bit while you do that. And lastly, well, we talked about what makes up the culture, characteristics of your culture, those kind of go together. I want you on your drawing here to also add in words, keywords from various different cultures that you belong to, groups that have particular way of life, customs, traditions, values, etc. Whether it's your sports team or your Scarsdale school or whatever it may be. And we'll take a look at these in class. Thanks so much. Bye bye.